בזמן שעוד קדושתו של סקיה טריזין עושה את ה...
לא שומעים, ממש כלום.
בזמן שעוד קדושתו עושה את ההכנות שלו, אנחנו נקרא מספר התפילות הרגיל, אוקיי? עד עמוד 4. הבית השני. אוקיי, עמוד 4, הבית השני, through the power of praising, זה יהיה הבית האחרון שאנחנו נקרא מהחוברת הזאת. ואז אנחנו נשנן בחוברת החדשה, שאני חושב שעכשיו חילקו לכם, שגם אותה ורדה עיצבה, את המנטרה של וג'רה סטווה. אוקיי, אתם תראו בעמוד 3 יש המנטרה של וג'רה סטווה, ואחר כך נמשיך לקרוא את הבית שנמצא מתחת, ונחזור למנטרה של וג'רה סטווה ונמשיך לשנן אותה עד שיתחיל הג'נג עצמו, הטקס עצמו.
כל אחד באופן עצמאי?
נתחיל ביחד, ואחר כך אפשר לאט לאט לרדת ולעשות את זה בשקט. אוקיי? אז עמוד 4, מעמוד 2 עד עמוד 4 בחוברת הראשונה, ואחר כך המנטרה של וג'רה סטווה. בסדר?
אפשר אנגלית.
We start with this prayer book, okay, until page 4. Okay, the morning prayers until page 4. The second verse, where it says, through the power of praising and supplication you. Okay, so we do this once, and then the new prayer book, we do the Vajra Sattva mantra on page 3. Then continue with the other verse, and then go back and do Vajra Sattva mantra many times until the initiation will start. Okay? So maybe we do the Vajra Sattva mantra like start together, and then we can go continue reciting by ourselves as many times as possible. Thank you.
Ande dave lama Rinpoche dagi chiwo peme deshu kade jembe kone jesunde kusundu jengudu sandu so kanga toji marun kavidu nima sone yunga nyeje Imelenga rauke tumodo tudo wanju gyojanda tuji chenpo dandembe tado shenji tendepi Najo wanju sajapa kunga nyingbo la jasa Sonamba mele tuji kimbe ishe raujepe Tuvi tala chujurupa sonanze mo la jasa Chunam gunji dunizi samaja zoparusu Loje zimba gunji je Traba janze la jata Shijan tamje sivi jayamba Kogen gele duvi doji je Samye chile zebe domawa Jamge lami shabla vijata Chaden gundu sambo nambaratu Sivi dide tamje kembata Samlin dembe dabo masovi Chödya bhabi shavla sovade Loji kunji jazo lechungi Soma yishin durgo kade Banjo zambo tozempa Pande lami shavla sovade Chaje sana ludo rabyeshi Jasura simye maroi su shede sune namgi taleba Kimban chiji chile jumeba Losa jazi shabla sowade Yewa gindo yanda lamada Shame chiji bala lonjeji Sada lamgi yende razoni Doje jangi kova nyudo yoy Kenam tejin sowa tabidi Saso kandu nevi sajosu Neje rongon sabe shivada Kedan gaji bewa sedu H3 Shomden de Bandoje Sembala Chazalo Om Benza Sado Samaya Manu Balaya Benza Sado Denoba Teda Dido Mebawa Sozo Shayo Mebawa Anurado Mebawa Sovo Shayo Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Mebayanda Sawa Kama Suzame Sedama Shiriya Kuru Hum Ha 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 Ho Bhagaven Sawa Tada Gada Benza Mame Munza Benzim Bhav Ma Samaya Sado Om Benza Sado Samaya Manu balaya benza sado denoba Tida dido mebawa Sodo shayo mebawa Anurado mebawa Sobo shayo mebawa Sawa siddhi mebayanza Sawa kama suzame Sietama shiriya kuru hum Ha 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 ho Pagavene sawa tadagat Benza mame munza bezim bawa ma samaya sado Om benza sado samaya manu balaya Benza sado denoba Tida dido mebawa Sodo shoyo mebawa Anurado mebawa Sobo shoyo mebawa Sawa siddhi mebayaza Sawa kama suzame Sedama shiriya Guru hum Ha 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 ho Bhagavene sawa tadagat Benza mame muza bezim bhav Mahasamaya Sado Om Benza Sado Samaya Anubalaya Benza Sado Denoba Tida Dido Mebawa Sodo Shiyo Mebawa Anurado Mebawa Sobo Shiyo Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Mebayanza Sawa Kama Suzame Siddhama Shiriya Guru Hum Ha 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 Ho Bhagavene Sawa Tada Gada Benza Mame Buddha Bedim Bhav Mahasamaya Sado Om Benza Sado Sama Benza Sado Denomba Tida Dido Mebawa Sodo Shiyo Mebawa Anurado mebawa, sobo shiyo mebawa, sawa siddhi mebayanza, sawa kama suzame, siddhama shiriya guru hum, ha 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 ho, bhavene sawa tadagat, Zamame muza bezi bawa ma samay sado benza sado samaya manu balaya Benza Sado Denoba, Tida Dido Mebawa, Sodo Shoyo Mebawa, Anorado Mebawa, Sogo Shoyo Mebawa, Sawa Sidi Mebaya, Sawa Kama Suzame, Ste Dama Shiriya, Guru Hum, Ha Ha Ho Bawen, Sawa Tada Gada, Beza Mame Muza, Bezimba, Ha Samaya Sado, Om Benza Sado Samaya, Manu Balaya, Benza Sado Denoba, Dida Dido Mebawa, Sovo Shuyo. Anurado Mebawa, Sovo Shuyo Mebawa, Sawa Siddhi Mebayanza, Sawa Kama Sutame, Sedam Shiriya, Kuru Hum Ha Ha Ho Bhagaven, Sawa Dada Gada, Benza Mame Muza Beziba, Ma Samaya Sado, Om Benza Sado Samaya, Manu Balaya, Benza Sado Denoba, Tida Dido Mebawa, Sovo Shuyo Mebawa, Anuarado Mebawa, Sovo Shuyo Mebawa, Sawa Siddhi Mebayanza, Sawa Kama Suzame, Sedama Shiriya, Kuru Hum Ha 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 Ho, Haven Sawa Dada Gada, Benza Mame Muza Bezimba, Ma Samaya Sado, Om Benza Sado Samaya, Anubalaya, Benza Sado Denoma, Tida Dido Mebawa, Sovo Shuyo Mebawa, Anorado Mebawa, Sovo Shuyo Mebawa, Sawa Siddhi Mebayanza, Sawa Kama Suzame, Sedama Shiriya, Guru Hum Ha 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 Ho, Avena Sawa Dada Gada, Benza Mame Muza Beziba, Ma Samaya Sado, Om Benza Sado Samaya, Anubalaya, Benza Sado Denoba, Tida Dido Mebawa, Sovo Shuyo Mebawa, Anurado Mebawa, Sovo Shuyo Mebawa, Sawa Siddhi Mebayanza, Sawa Kama Suzame, Sedam Shiriya, Kuru Hum Ha 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 Ho Bawen, Sawa Dada Gada, Benza Mame Muza Bezeba, Ma Samaya Sado, Om Benza Sado Samaya, Manu Balai, Benza Sado Denoba, Dida Dido Mebawa, Sovo Shuyo Mebawa, Anurado Mebawa, Sovo Shuyo Mebawa, Sawa Siddhi Mebayanza, Sawa Kama Suzame, Sedam Shiriya, Kuru Hum Ha 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 Ho Bawen, Sawa Tada Gada, Benza Mame Muza Bezimba, Ma Samaya Sado, Om Benza Samaya Manu Mebawa, Sovo Shuyo Mebawa, Anurado Mebawa, Sovo Shuyo Mebawa, Sawa Siddhi Mebayanza, Sawa Kama Suzame, Sedam Shiriya, Kuru Hum Ha 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 Ho Bawen, Sawa Dada Gada, Benza Mame Muza Bezeba, Ma Samaya Sado, Benza Sado Samaya, Manu Benza Sado Denoba, Tida Dido Mebawa, Sovo Shuyo Mebawa, Anurado Mebawa, Sovo Shuyo Mebawa, Sawa Siddhi Mebayanza, Sawa Kama Suzame, Sedam Shiriya, Kuru Hum Ha Ha Sobo Shoyo Mebawa Anurado Mebawa Sobo Shoyo Mebawa Sawakama Mebawa Sawakama Suzame Tam Shiriya Kuru Hum Ha Ho Ba Sawatada Zamame Muza Bezi Bahama Sado Beza Sado Samaya Manobalaya Beza Sado Denoba Tisha Dito Mebawa Sudo Shio Mebawa Anurado Mebawa Sudo Shio Mebawa Sawa Sine Mebaya Sawa Kama Susame Sire Shio Kuro Sawa Tata Tata Beza Mame Beza Mama Samaya Sado Beza Sado Samaya Manubalaya Beza Sado Dinoba Tisha Dito Mebawa Sudo Shio Mebawa Anurado Mebawa Sudo Shio Mebawa Sawa Sine Mebaya Sawa Kama Suzane Sita Shina Kuba Sawa Kama Bawa Samaya Sado Om Benza Sado Samaya Mayo Balaya Benza Sado Denoba Tisha Dito Sobo Shoyo Mebawa Anurado Mebawa Sobo Shoyo Mebawa Sawa Kama Suzame Tam Shire Kuru Hum Ha Hum Sawa Dada Gada Benza Mame Muza Beziba Mahasamaya Sado Om Benza Sado Samaya Manubalaya Benza Sado Denoba Tisha Dito Mebawa Sobo Shoyo Meba Anurado Mebawa Sobo Shoyo Meba Sawa Siddhi Meba Yanza Sawa Kama Suzame Tam Shiriya Guru Hum Ha Ho Bhave Sawa Dada Gada Benza Mame Muza Beziba Mahasamaya Sato Om Benza Sato Samaya Manubala Benza Sato Denoba Tisha Dito Mebawa Sobo Shoyo Meba Anurado Mebawa Sobo Shoyo Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Meba Yanza Sawa Kama Suzame Tam Shiriya Guru Hum Ha Ho Bhave Sawa Tada Kada Benza Mame Muza Sado Om Benza Sado Samaya Manubalaya Benza Sado Denoba Tisha Dito Mebawa Sobo Shoyo Meba Anurado Mebawa Sobo Shoyo Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Meba Yanza Sawa Kama Suzame Tam Shiriya Kuru Hum Ha Ho Bhave Tada Gada Benza Mame Muza Bezibawa Mahasamaya Sado Om Benza Sado Samaya Manubala Benza Sado Denoba Tisha Dito Mebawa Sobo Shoyo Meba Anurado Mebawa Sobo Shoyo Meba Sawa Siddhi Meba Yanza Sawa Kama Suzame Tam Shiriya Kuru Hum Ha Ho Bhave Sawa Dada Gada Benza Mame Muza Bezibawa Mahasamaya Sado Om Benza Sado Samaya Manubalaya Benza Sado Denoba Tisha Dito Mebawa Sobo Shoyo Meba Anurado Mebawa Sobo Shoyo Mebawa Sawa Meba Sawa Gama Suzame Tam Shiriya Guru Hum Ha Ho Bhave Sawa Tada Kada Benza Mame Muza Beziba Mahasamaya Sado Om Benza Sado Samaya Manu Balaya Benza Sado Denoba Dita Dito Mebawa Sovo Chuyo Meba Rado Mebawa Sovo Chuyo Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Mebayanza Sawa Kama Suzame Sedam Shiriya Guru Hong Ha 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 ho pa ven sawa da da ga da benza mame muza beziba ma samaya sado o benza sado samaya manu balai benza sado denoba dida dido meba wa sovo shuyo meba Anurado meba wa sovo shuyo meba wa sawa siddhi meba yanza sawa kama suzame Sedam Shiriya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Ba Ve Sawa Da Da Ga Da Benza Mame Muza Beziba Ma Samaya Sado Om Benza Sado Samaya Manu Balaya Benza Sado Denoba Dida Dido Meba Wa Sovo Shuyo Meba Anurado meba wa sobo shuyo meba wa sawa siddhi meba yadza sawa kama suzan sedam shiriya guru hong ha 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 ho ba sawa tada gaza benza mame muza beziba ma samaya sado o benza sado samaya manu malaya Benza Sado Denoba Tita Tito Meba Wa Sobo Shuyo Meba Anuradu Meba Wa Sobo Shuyo Meba Wa Sawa Siddhi Meba Yanza Sawa Kama Suzan Sedama Shiriya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Ba We Sawa Dada Gaza Benza Mame Moza Beziba Ma Samaya Sado Benza Sado Samaya Manu Balai Benza Sado Denoba Dida Dido Meba Sobo Joyo Meba Wa Anurado Meba Wa Sobo Joyo Meba Wa Sawa Siddhi Meba Yanza Sawa Kama Suzame Shiriya Guru Hong Ha 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 Ho Ba Sawa Dada Gada Benza Mame Muza Beziba Ma Samaya Sado Gumbo Tane Mishe Momba Tamze Lane Gashin Tama Gumbo Jose Jizo Doje Zimba Tuje Zimba Danye Jendwe Sola Daya Kusun To Sawa Daya Lake Tamze Nyamba Tamje Tolo Shato Diwadan Diwadan Yewadan Tumwa Timi Totamje Chanshin Da Zedu So Gewa Di Nyudo Da Doje Semba Dugyo Chowa Jija Maleba Te Sala Ge Barai Sho Gewa Di Gewo Ge Sonam Ishe Todo Sona Ishe Lecho Tamba Ibo To Barai Sho
So, first, I will give the refuge vow and bodhicitta vow, as I have been asked to give. So first I will give this refuge and bodhicitta vow. Actually, I've already explained about the refuge, but just to remind you about the refuge, I will try to explain the refuge vow or the refuge in few points. Actually, it says the refuge, the Mahayana refuge or general Buddhist refuge is the base of all the Buddhist vows. and preliminary of all the Buddhist path, and also the root of all the Buddhist practice, and also it is the one that differentiates between Buddhists and non-Buddhists. So it is the base of all the vows, because actually there are many vows we can receive. Like within the Padma vow, there are like Upasaka vows, and then fully ordained vows, etc. And then Bodhisattva vows and Mantrayana vows. And to receive all these vows, first and foremost, one should receive the refuge vow. So refuge vow is the base of all the Buddhist vows, and also it is the preliminary of all the Buddhist path, because when we enter into the Buddhist path, we need to enter into the Buddhist path with the refuge vow. The moment that we receive the refuge vow is the moment that we have entered into the Buddhist path. So without the refuge vow, we cannot enter into the Buddhist path. So therefore, it is the preliminary of all the Buddhist path, and also it is the root of all the Buddhist practices, because whatever Dharma practice or Buddhist practice that we do, we should do with the refuge vow or with the refuge practice. There's no Dharma practice or Buddhist practice without having the refuge vow. So therefore, refuge vow is the root of all the Dharma practice or Buddhist practices. And also, it is the one that distinguishes between Buddhists and non-Buddhists. Actually, just being born in the Buddhist family will not become Buddhist. One cannot become Buddhist just by birth, just being born in the Buddhist family. And also, one cannot become Buddhist just because one has faith and belief in the Buddha, or one has belief in the Buddha's teaching. Just because of this, one cannot become a Buddhist. That can lead us to become a Buddhist, but just by having that itself is not the actual factor that makes you a Buddhist. So, to become a Buddhist, we really need to receive the refuge vow. And also, refuge vow itself has different kinds of refuge vow. Genuine refuge vow and non-genuine refuge vow. Non-genuine refuge vow or false refuge vow or improper refuge vow, which means if one is taking refuge vow because one is forced to receive the vow by one's own family members or teacher or senior people or relatives, etc., then although you can receive the refuge vow, but you are receiving the refuge vow out of fear of receiving scolding or punishment from others who force oneself to receive the refuge vow. So out of fear you are receiving the refuge vow. So at that time, although you can receive the refuge vow, but it is not the proper refuge vow. And then sometimes one is